I'm struggling to lose weight. And here's our 5 top struggles.
It's my Peloton Cycle journey.
Video number 14.
You know what's kind of funny is I was only going to do 8 videos. I don't know why I'm still doing these, but I'm Seattle Saddle, and this is Mrs. Seattle Saddle, otherwise known as
Roxy Girl.
In our last video, we gave you our 6 tips for losing weight at middle age.
So in this video, we want to talk about 5 common struggles to losing weight. It's common to most people.
That many of us often deal with.
Common to most people.
They want to see you. No one's watching this to see me. It's common to most people. I'm in your shadow.
It's common.
I don't even matter.
It's common to most.
I'm right here. So the first struggle that we identified that many people deal with is there's not enough time in the day.
In other words, I can't find time to work out.
Everyone watching this video who's trying to lose weight, who's trying to get healthier, we're all different. We come from different backgrounds, different lifestyles, different political views, different worldviews. But one thing we all have in common.
We're all busy and we all have a million different things going on at any given time.
So how do you deal with the fact that there's not enough time in the day to deal with your health and exercise?
Number 1, you've got to be purposeful.
Exercise is not going to happen by itself.
Working out isn't going to just fall into your lap.
You're going to have to make it happen. Your life is busy. Your life does have drama. Our Peloton clothes. Your life is busy. Your life does have drama, but your health, your clean eating, exercise will fall by the wayside if you don't plan on it.
Remember, exercise and clean eating are now part of your lifestyle.
We're not dieting to fit in some bathing suit in the summertime. This is how we live our life.
So you're no longer going to plan your exercise and your clean eating around your schedule. You're going to plan your schedule around your clean eating and your exercise.
Remember, we're talking about a marathon, not a sprint. I'm like a little fanboy. And Dawn's wearing the new 2017 Peloton shirt. Oh, hey, hi there. Okay.
Hey there.
So to be successful with your exercise and your clean eating, remember this.
You need to come up with an exercise routine that is manageable to you, that you can do long term.
In other words, it has to be sustainable. We want you to avoid burnout. In other words, we're saying don't be the burnout guy. Who's this guy? I'll tell you who this guy is. Maybe they haven't been in the gym in 10 or 15 years and they haven't eaten clean at all during that time and they're so excited to get back into the gym because of some kind of major life change. Maybe a birthday.
Maybe a divorce.
Maybe a new job. Whatever the case is, they're excited, they want back into the gym, they want to get their body back that they had 15, 20 years ago. They're excited and they're going balls, no, I don't want to say that.
Don't say balls to the wall.
Okay.
Whatever the reason is, these people, they come in, they're overzealous, they're making 100 different changes in a day, and by the end of the week they are completely burnt out, they aren't exercising, they're eating crap. Don't be that person.
So whatever the reason is, these folks come running back into the gym, they start cleaning up their diet, they're really excited, they got fire coming out of their tailpipes. But they don't know what they're doing in the gym, they take on too much and they end up burning themselves out because what they chose to do wasn't manageable or sustainable for them. I'm only going to take in 1,000 calories a day.
Bad idea.
Our point is this, yes, we're all busy, we have a busy life and a lot of drama and it's sometimes difficult to work out. But now that we've chosen a new lifestyle of health and fitness, we are going to be purposeful about it and we're going to be smart about it, not overzealous, but finding something that is manageable and sustainable for you.
Not for my situation.
Not for my situation.
For your situation.
So don't try and keep up with the Joneses and have a workout plan that is tailored for somebody else's life, but not your life. Find a system that's workable and sustainable for you. I know people that will spend 2 to 2.5 hours in the gym working out.
Maybe you have that kind of time, but we don't have that kind of time.
So we have to be creative.
So what we do is cardio and weights, and we split our workout every day. So that looks like cardio in the morning, and we do our weights in the evening.
Ideally, at some point, we recommend that you can work up to about 45 minutes of cardio in the morning.
30 to 45 minutes of weights in the evening.
However, so maybe that's not manageable and sustainable for you right now. That's totally understandable.
When we're short for time, we have something that we call 30-30. 30-30 is when we go to the gym together and we devote 30 minutes to cardio and then jump on and do 30 minutes of various weight exercises.
But maybe 30-30 is too much for you and you need to start out with 15-15. Whatever. Just do something, find the time and schedule it. You're ogling over me. I'm not your boy toy. I'm a man. All right.
The number 2 struggle we have with losing weight is
I'm not seeing results. Go ahead and share the space.
You're welcome.
Nothing is more discouraging than eating boring, healthy meals, having a sore back, sore legs, sore quads, sore calves,
Sacrificing time with your family, sacrificing your TV time,
doing all of that and not seeing results.
or at least not seeing results fast enough.
It is so discouraging. It sucks so bad. And here's where we really hope we can encourage you. Because we love you, man. It's why we make these videos.
So you have to understand that seeing results takes time.
And sometimes it takes a lot of time. Remember, many of us didn't become overweight and out of shape overnight.
The body that you're in now took years to build. The body that you want, it's gonna take a little time too.
Ooh, that was good, baby. But also know this, just because you're not seeing results fast enough does not mean that results aren't occurring. It's really important to understand that when it comes to your body fat, there are 2 types of fat we'll talk about here. You have your subcutaneous fat, that's the fat that's just under the skin.
You know, pinch an inch.
But then there's the deadly fat that's inside of you called your visceral fat. This is the fat that will kill you. This is the fat that's wrapped around your internal organs and your intestine and can lead to some serious health issues in your life.
There have even been studies that show that visceral fat can be a contributing cause to Alzheimer's,
Dementia,
strokes,
type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. Visceral fat, or active fat as it's called, is fat that you can't see and most of us have it.
So just because you aren't seeing any external changes,
there's a lot of internal changes that's going on. Can everyone see my boobs?
Let's
can
talk.
Can everyone see my boobs?
Let's talk.
When you're losing fat from your clean eating and exercise, the frustrating thing is you're not seeing the external fat leave right away, but know this.
the visceral fat is slowly diminishing.
That's a really good thing. And the number 3 struggle with losing weight is I've reached a plateau.
I was seeing changes, but now, nothing.
I hate that.
Okay.
All right, look, our Peloton shirts are rubbing up against each other.
Oh boy.
It's inevitable at some point if you're exercising and eating clean, you're going to hit that dreaded plateau. How do you break that plateau?
So remember this, when you're chugging along in your new routine, things are going well, and all of a sudden you reach that point where you're not seeing changes.
Remember that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So if you reach the plateau, you may have to change things up a bit.
You ready?
Yeah. So you may want to start out by just reviewing your diet and what you're eating, and maybe you need to fine-tune that.
If you're suddenly not losing any weight, it may be that you need to trim your calories down a little bit.
And if you're trying to bulk up and gain weight and you're not doing that, maybe you need to add more calories.
Or it could be that your calories are actually on point, but you need to review what kind of calories you're consuming.
In other words, are they good calories?
Are they calories from a giant bag of chips?
Or are they calories from a chicken breast?
And remember, to figure out what kind of calories you're consuming, you need to record them. We use MyFitnessPal. It's a great tool. Look it up.
Another possibility is maybe you're abusing your cheat days, like I do. Maybe you shouldn't have a cheat day, maybe you should just have a cheat meal. Frankly, maybe you have to add more cardio.
Or more weights.
Bottom line is, if you reach the plateau and you haven't seen growth or improvement or achievement towards your goals, you have to shake things up. You gotta tweak the plan.
Just remember, your body's going to be resistant to change. Even if it's good change, your body is not going to like it. It's going to fight you.
You gotta control that body. Another consideration is you may want to consider changing your workout routine. And I'm not gonna lie, man, this is hard for me because there are certain exercises I just love to do and I don't want to give those up.
Try different classes.
Or different instructors.
Try switching to free weights.
Or try body strength training. The point is, Shake it up.
Oh gosh.
I'm glad the camera can't see below here, see what I'm doing. And here's a bonus tip. If you reach the plateau, I'm really speaking to the men here in the audience, so women, you gotta tune out. This is for the guys. If you're over the age of 35, guys, get to your doctor or go to a men's clinic and get your blood work done. In fact, everyone should have their blood work done to see where you are at hormonally and make sure that your hormones are on track. In fact, this goes for men and women. Get your blood work done of the hormonal imbalance. That was lame. That was lame. If your hormones are out of balance, diet and exercise is going to have very little effect. You need to get your blood work done, your testosterone, your estrogen level, your prolactin levels. Find out where you're at. Make sure your thyroid and all these other parts of your body are running correctly. Look, we're middle-aged. We got to deal with that. And the number 4 struggle with losing weight is...
I don't know where I'm going.
Ask yourself this question. How do you want to look?
How do you want to feel?
You don't need a YouTube video for that. What we really want to say here is find a goal, determine how you want to look, how you want to feel, and map out a strategy on how to get to that goal. Although you may not have identified your goal yet, you probably have a general idea of how you want to look.
Probably have a general idea of how you'd like to feel.
You just need to identify that and aim for it. So how do you do that? Verbalize it.
Visualize it. Try creating a vision board. You put anything on that board that motivates and inspires you.
Maybe there's a model or an actor or an athlete that you like their physique and you want to look like that. Take that picture, put it on your vision board. Roxanne has a side note on that.
That worked for Dawn's vision board. That would never work for me. For me, it would be more about posting my favorite recipes, places I'd like to go once I hit the level of fitness I want to be at.
So her point is well taken. Although you may have a vision board, don't fall into the trap of comparing yourself with other people, because that's not fair to you. I picked a couple movie stars that I wanted to look like. I can't believe I'm even saying that today. You can have my balls back. And the number 5 struggle that many people deal with when losing weight is falling off the wagon.
Let's define what falling off the wagon means.
It's not just missing a workout.
It's not having a cheat day.
Falling off the wagon happens when you start ignoring your Peloton bike or exercise and health in general.
You get frustrated from not seeing results.
You miss a workout, it turns into 2 workouts, it turns into a week, it turns into 2 weeks, it turns into a month. You've fallen off the wagon.
Now you feel guilt and shame for it, which only prolongs the time you're going to be off that wagon.
So here's our word to those of you that are struggling who fell off the wagon. It's okay.
Everybody falls off the wagon from time to time, including Dawn and I.
Yeah, I do. I have. Okay. Can't lie. Can't lie to the camera. God's watching. Welcome to the club called humanity. So how can you get back on the wagon once you've fallen off the wagon?
Recommit to your goals and find yourself a workout partner.
Find encouragement from the stories on the Peloton Facebook page. It's okay. We've all fallen off. I fell off.
Yeah, he has. Oh my gosh, I cannot do that weird sound. No, stop. It's gross and weird.
Oh, I got something gross and weird for you.
Oh my gosh.
Baby, let's go burn some calories.
He falls off.
Fall off the wagon onto my wife.
Oh.
All right, no.
So we gave you 5. You could probably find 5 more and 5 more after that.
In other words, there's plenty of struggles. We want to conclude this video by saying love yourself enough to find yourself a schedule to fit your exercise and clean eating into. Love yourself enough to schedule in your exercise and your clean eating. Make that part of your life. Schedule everything else around it. Don't be molesting the director. Love yourself enough. Okay, here we go.
If you're not seeing results, just stay focused and persevere.
If you reach the plateau, and you eventually will, reevaluate and shake things up.
If you're feeling aimless, identify your goals.
And if you've fallen off the wagon and you feel like a failure, well, guess what? You're not. The very fact that you care enough says that you're a winner. And remember a bonus tip here. Do not compare yourself with other people. You're unique. Remember, you're a snowflake. Your life situation, your story, your health is different than everybody else's. find what works and is sustainable for you.
Thanks everyone for joining us on this video, and we'll see you next time for video number 15.
Woo!